Meme coins are back, but this time on Base. Base is a layer 2 blockchain to Ethereum coming from Coinbase. So Coinbase decided to do this kind of like Binance smart chain, but for themselves, and they are becoming more and more popular. So they do not have a coin yet, there's no official Base coin. However, there are already people going and bridging to Base, which I described in my previous video. And in this video, I'm going to show you different meme coins and how to discover them, because there's a lot of things going on. So if you look at DeFi Llama for Base, you have already see that there's $42 million locked. TVL not coming back because there's no bridge working the other way around, at least for now. You have to wait a week or two before like Stargate or somewhere else comes along and will allow you to go back. But you can of course do different things with on Base already. So the top protocols are different dexes, of course. So you have LeadSwap. This is the leading dex here. People are using that to basically trade all the meme coins. So my previous video was about Bolt. Bolt is basically based on Brian Armstrong hair, and it became the super popular meme coin, and I'm going to show you that you have many more. People are really degening into different meme coins on Base. This is super interesting. Of course, if you're not in a degen mode, then probably it's better to stay away and just treat it as an educational journey here. So this is the lead swap. If you want to swap, you basically have to go here and connect with Base. Now, if you want to discover new meme coins, then the best place right now is Dex Screener Base. They have all the stats for Base, and this is pretty cool because you can go with like number of transactions. So this is indicative of how much activity there is. You can go with volume to see how much activity there is, like measured in actual money, and then you can see that, for example, Bolt is the top here. Also, you can see how many people are holding particular tokens. So you can see that here Bolt and Lead tokens from the Lead swap are leading the way. Optimism is also very high. And then you can see various price actions within the last 5 minutes, hour, 6 hours, 24 hours, and so on. So really interesting stuff. And then of course you have liquidity, also important statistics for how much liquidity there is in a particular token, which is important. And then the total market cap of different tokens. Of course here everything will depend on how the tokenomics work. So especially if you have things like XPepe where the liquidity is super low but the total valuation is at the trillions of dollars, it means that only like small percentage of tokens are available in the market, but none of the others. Now you have also a bunch of other tokens as well you can discover here, and this is generally a good tool to understand what's happening with the tokens. Of course, this is purely degen play. There's definitely just based on how cool the name sounds. You can then go to a smart contract, see what's going on. For example, click on Bolt, you'll be able to see everything that's going on with the token. You can trade it on LeadSwap, and you can see what people are doing as well, but then you will have to go and try to find the token yourself, either on Twitter or somewhere else. It's not easy to do it. There are many tokens that do not have a website, do not have the separate Twitter, so it's really degening based on different tickers, which is pretty crazy. This is the state of crypto 2023. Funny thing, but I think like I treat it like with a good sign in general that people are looking to new ecosystems, and Base might be the next Binance Smart Chain. So if you don't know Binance Smart Chain, well, it's super popular. It still is. There are many interesting projects, and if Base manages to do similar thing, then it will basically fly off the shelf, and it's definitely worth looking at. So I'm also looking at, for example, whether there'll be like a separate token for Base itself. They might do it at some point, just like Arbitrum. Arbitrum said for many years that they don't want to have their own token, but in the end they did an airdrop. That was amazing airdrop. The token did very well in the end, so that might be possible that with Base that will be true as well. So definitely worth watching. It's definitely a degen play, so only if you full-time degening I would recommend that, otherwise stay away, but definitely worth looking at the Base itself. People are building interesting stuff outside of meme coins as well. I'll be coming to that as well, so subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video.